how are you?
Splendid.
Could you introduce everybody for us?
Yeah, what was your name again?
My name is Dean.
This is Dean.
I'm Dean.
Hi, Dean. Dean is the host of that show, yeah? This is Pi.
Hello.
Oh, wow, that's loud. I'm Pi. That's Klaas, our bass player.
Cheers.
Nick.
I'm Nick, hi.
No,
You have to introduce me, I'm sorry.
This is Nick, our drummer. And this is Jared, he plays pretty much everything.
My pleasure. Hi. Well, welcome to EuroClub. Welcome to Liverpool. I was saying that I was a little bit scared of you, but actually, what I think is you're possibly the nicest people at Eurovision, because I'm sure what we've all seen is on your social media, you've been promoting all the other acts' songs, and you've been doing cover versions when you've been in South America. And today, if you've not seen this, apparently the word is dropped. They've dropped the cover version of the Finnish song.
Exactly.
Yeah. So check out your Spotifys and your Amazons and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a full cover for the other artists, not all of them. We don't have time because I'm still like singing one of their songs each night in the hotel room, even here. So we're doing like 15 or 16. But for Cha Cha Cha, we felt like we need to do like a full metal, full band cover, and it's out everywhere. Like I'm excited actually to hear what Kaveh thinks about it. So
maybe you'll do a cover of your song.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm Finnish, please. Yeah. Talking about that, the Cha Cha Cha. What was it like singing in Finnish?
Well, it's not easy. I mean, we're touring in Finland a lot, so we're used to listen to the language, and of course you can say like the basic things like thank you and hello. But I think it's an advantage because when you're German, speaking Finnish might not be that hard, like when you're English, because it's a hard language with lots of consonants and we're used to that. But it was still a fight. So I went like in the studio, it's like I go line by line, so I listened to him, try and error, so I recorded myself, listened back to me. I was like, no, I'm not there yet. So it took like, I don't know, 3 hours to actually like do it really line by line. But yeah. I showed it to a couple of Finnish friends and they were all like,
and for us hearing the first demo with Chris's voice in Finnish, it was the first time actually that we heard you sing Finnish. It sounded different, very different, also very different, timbre? Yeah. But you nailed it.
The hardest part was to actually nail the Finnish cha-cha-cha. That was the hardest bit, yeah.
Now, obviously, I mean, it might have been a bit of a thank you to Finland, because those of you that watched Unseren for Liverpool will know that the only jury, how did this happen, that gave you 12 points was Finland. I'm sorry the UK doesn't give you 12 points, but
I don't even remember how many points UK gave us, do you?
Not sure. No, it wasn't UK. Finland gave you 12. Yeah. What was it like being in Unseren for Liverpool?
It was a surprise because we seriously did not expect to win. We went there, we wanted the experience. Of course, when you do that, you want to win. But we were like, okay, we're super happy if we're being part of it. We take the experience, like we are very open-minded musicians. We love genre crossover things and meeting new people. And so we were sitting there and just expecting, okay, let's say goodbye now and let that feeling sink in. And then that happened. So it was overwhelming does not even put it.
So was it a surprise, because obviously you weren't leading after the jury vote, I think you got fifth at that point, 43 points or something. And then obviously the public vote came in and it was like up here. How stupid question, but how did that feel?
Surprising, first of all, because I mean we didn't have any we didn't set our expectations too high in the first place. But when the jury vote was in, we were in 5th place. It was like, yeah, it was an amazing experience and fair enough. And we love to be here. And then the public vote came in and it was like, they couldn't have been any further apart, really. So
I needed to actually rewatch the clips to find out how I felt about it because I cannot recall that moment. So it was like
I think I just jumped on our couch, like in our green room, just jumped to the couch and basically applauded to the whole audience, even though the people in the studio didn't have anything to do with that. But I just, on behalf of everyone who voted for us outside of the studio, I was like, thank you so much.
I've got one more question, then we're going to open it up to the floor.
it's like a press conference.
People
I like
here.
that.
Press.
You guys are from the press. That's how you look like.
They all look the same.
No,
They look like me. Not all of them. Not all of them. I'm joking. Some are fans. Some are
He
press.
said he's a fan. He's not from
Fan.
press.
I'm a fan.
Me too.
Can you be both? You like? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that right? Is it okay if you're from the press and you have to be neutral? Can you be a fan? Or you have to be like a fan in disguise?
Yeah, undercover fan.
Yes, no. Okay, I got it.
So my question before we move to these lovely people down here is, I think Lord of the Lost has been around since around 2007. Is that right? So you've been around as a band.
That's the year I was born.
Yeah.
Right?
Why Eurovision now? Because obviously you've embraced it, but why did you want to do it particularly at this point?
Well, we Lord of the Lost as a band exists since 2009. Just to be correct, So, why now? Because they didn't take us before.
Did you try? Did you? Oh, okay.
Many times.
Oh.
100 years of trying.
Before Chris was born.
Yeah. No, we like, I think I sent the first application, I don't know, like 10 years ago. I didn't even tell the guys because I was like, yeah, but if they say yes to the preliminary show, then I can still like, what you think? So, and then last year we really gave it a big effort. Like we were, with the new song, we were trying everything. We were like pretty close to the TV show. Like some other bands back then, we were like so close. And then it was a different concept. The concept was like, let's go for like mainly mainstream pop. So we didn't fit into that. And yeah, it didn't work out again. So they opened up the genre frame and we just slid in.
It sounds like you're a fan. Maybe a secret fan. Are you all fans of the contest?
I am still struggling with the word fan because I don't mean that in a bad way, and I'm not like doubting the intensity of it, but I would call myself an enthusiast because as a fan, that would mean like that all my childhood I would have like posters saying Eurovision.
Yeah, I'm expecting you to know like wins and people like that.
No, because it was an annual thing which I liked like a lot since I was a kid, but only like for a couple of days, and then I went back to listening to Michael Jackson and Roxette and Guns N' Roses and all, and I had posters of them. So yes and no. I would call myself an enthusiast because I love it to the bone since I'm a kid.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm having like a Eurovision tattoo or something.
For me, as a child, I watched it when it still was called in Germany Grand Prix as well. I wasn't able to grasp the sheer size of it. Obviously, as a kid in front of the TV, you enjoy the TV and you probably enjoy also the music. But I wasn't able to grasp it, and I'm still not really able to grasp it. I only know that I enjoy it to the fullest right now, even though we're only, not even 2 days in it, counting the preliminaries leading up to it. It's a great adventure. Yeah.
Which feels like, by the way, like half a year ago, the German finals, because so many things happened, like more than 500 interviews and so many press dates, and wow, the South American tour, and what the fuck.
Let's open it up to the floor. There's a few people with their hands up, so someone will come to you with a microphone.
Hi guys, Alistair Birch from Australian Radio. I read somewhere that you are a very organised band with a strict schedule and that you have Suftnächte in your diary. Can you tell us what this is about? Do you get much work done the next day? And when is your next Suftnacht scheduled?
What's that we have?
Saufnächte. Entschuldigung. It was an interview with Metall.de. They mentioned you saying Saufnächte.
Did I say that?
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I don't recall any of that.
Yeah.
Probably because you had a Saufnacht.
No. I think I remember when you said it. It was something about blah blah blah. We don't have so many Saufnächte or something.
Oh yeah, I think it might be like when it comes to the times when we party hard, or it's more like these guys because I don't drink, but so we have to put everything in our schedule. So during the last couple of weeks, I even have like time slots from when to when I'm sleeping, and it might be like 3 time slots a day, like for 2 hours or something. So we even have to put a Saufnacht slot there of like, okay, you can drink from 3 to 6, and then you have like 2 hours to sober up, or it might be. But,
Yeah, I think it mostly refers to like when we're on tour, for example, that we don't get, pardon my French, fucking shit-faced every night. But you know, mostly if someone wants to party, do it before a day off. For
Oh
example.
yeah, no, I think
That makes a lot of sense.
I think I remember, because that's the thing. If you play like 2, 3, 4 shows back to back,
Yeah.
and if you have like you're playing in front of Iron Maiden, like 50,000 people every night, you can't just have a hard party afterwards. You have to postpone it for like the end of this leg of the tour. So that's
That's a proper Saufnacht.
Yeah, and apart from the Saufnacht, in general, we have a vast amount of Google Sheets and calendars where we schedule everything. So I'd say we're a pretty organized band to our standards. Yeah.
So just to clarify, Saufnacht, does that mean scheduling in a time to have a tipple, have a drink?
Yeah.
Saufen is a verb that means drinking, but it's more like
heavy drinking.
heavy
excess.
drinking. It's dranking.
Okay.
You know.